I think I'm back now, and it says excellent condition. So did that work? I think we should be good now. And it says excellent, which I love. I'll give everybody a second to get back in. Daddy? Just one merc this time. Only a singular merc. And it says stream health is excellent. So let's do this. I must say, Daddy, don't let the internet die. Okay, I should be live.
Harley Mama says, I make my family fried chicken and 4 minutes is not enough for bone and chicken.
Yeah, so at this point, the chat is freaking out at him because he's taken that chicken out 4 minutes in.
She makes fried chicken for her family and 4 minutes is not enough for bone and chicken? I don't know.
The cook, you mean? The chicken. This is how big the dish is.
Now I gotta keep an eye on this damn. Okay, so far so good.
Out here.
Okay, so look, it doesn't look bad. Okay, the gravy and the mashed potatoes are foul. Lewis says, didn't Nader make undercooked pink chicken once, or did I dream that? This is that chicken, my dear. This is that chicken. He has taken this chicken out of the oil in 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes. It doesn't look bad.
Jackie love. Dee, we love you, but can you get back to your own house, though? Not sure if you love me. I love you, but go home.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, sound like you don't. Sound like you don't.
See, it doesn't look bad. Look at that fried chicken. It looks okay to me.
It's too high.
Those weren't even potatoes anymore. Don't get me started, Chris Lee, on those goddamn potatoes.
The thickness of
that was a travesty.
A few people missed the gravy recipe. I think it's just...
This is what's just
okay, so...
Yeah, it's just a pack.
It's package, she says, of the gravy. What I want to skip to now is the eating, because I'm telling you, the chat is exploding, telling them, don't eat that, it's pink. At one point, Dee, who is off camera, says to him, is this okay to eat? And he goes, yeah, because I soak it in the milk, and that's what it looked like after the milk, which is not true. It was pink. And then you can see him, as he's very carefully picking around this chicken to find bits that aren't literally pink and raw. And then at one point you can see it's pink, and he eats it because the stubborn-ass narcissist is too vain to say, oh my god, I undercooked the chicken. Let's put it back in the oven for 20 minutes and finish it. No, he won't say that. Watch how he eats this chicken. And now I prefaced you a little bit so you know what's going on, because Dee is off screen. So here we have dinner. It's so raw, you guys. Fuck. Oh, I have to move here.
Bon appétit.
Bon appetit. See, don't tell me that chicken looks bad. That chicken looks good, Lewis, don't you think? I know we know better, but I can move over. Rio's not in the chair. He's still on the floor. Okay, the sewer soup.
Yep.
The soup that looks like
Yep.
dishwater. Seriously, it looks like
Chunks.
dishwater with the chunks of celery that are
Gray,
floating in the roast pan or something. It's just disgusting. All right,
Okay, so good.
it's chicken time. Bok, bok,
It's
bok, chicken
it's hot, gotta cool
time.
down a little bit. And I have a lot more than
This
you.
will look like gelato.
M says that soup looks like dirty water. I know, right? Oh, yes, very good. Very good.
I like the texture.
Is it loud enough? Sorry.
Garlicky. Oh, so good.
Start with this one.
Yeah, he goes. Notice how he
Look at this.
very strategically picks the smallest pieces first and the wings. Because they might be cooked. Barely. Okay, barely cooked. That's a very small piece. You could catch a disease from eating, oh, I don't know about the soup, but the
This
chicken.
is one.
Oh, wait for it, Valentine. It's literally raw, pink, raw chicken.
Ay, ay. The seasoning and milk.
Tender.
Tender, yeah, because
Crunchy.
it's raw.
Crunchy on the outside.
Raw on the inside.
We're gonna do.
Yeah.
See, look, he takes the tiny wing first.
Finger
Eats
looking good.
poor slave Dee Dee over there. And this is before the contract.
No McDonald's here.
No way.
He knows that chicken isn't cooked. He fucking knows it. Look at his face. Look how carefully he's eating this chicken. Look, another tiny piece. Take the small piece.
Tasty.
Very.
And I'm sorry, but can we... Why is the camera only on him? He cooked for her. Why not show her reaction? So this is this piece is okay so much. Merc keeps up with the tea. Oh, yeah,
Fish roll.
It is very hot.
I keep up with the green tea. Wait, he starts eating it even more weird when he gets to the big piece that he knows is raw. He knows it. And he's too arrogant to
We
admit
ate,
it.
lunchtime, eh? What's our last meal?
Oh, Italy.
Eggs.
Discreetly pulls a feather from his mouth, bamboozled says.
That bite.
Wait, go like here.
Here we go. Here we go. Look, he just eats the outer edge.
ASMR.
He didn't take a big bite. He just ate the breading off of it in the first bite. He knows it's raw. Watch how he fiddles around and he gets his fork in there like
The
he's.
fact that the potato, when you mix it up.
We've been new.
I like that texture.
And I think this is.
That makes difference with that
She's gonna
gravy.
get to the point where she says, "Is this okay?"
It makes the texture different?
No. It tastes different than when you eat it with only gravy.
Okay.
He's only eating the potatoes. The
With the crushed garlic inside.
Yeah.
The oregano.
fresh garlic, raw garlic in disgustingly overmashed. I miss potatoes, so it's particularly offensive. Look, he's looking, where can I eat this and not get food poisoning? Now he's looking, oh yeah, it's pretty pink, I better go off the other... Look, he's digging in with his fork to see if he's... Let me check if it's pink, that's what he's doing. He goes, oh fuck, that's really raw. Look at that. Oh, look at this, it's very raw.
And this chicken is big.
Oh, see? This chicken is big. That's his way of saying
That's why chicken's bigger.
this chicken is undercooked, and it's undercooked because it was so much bigger than a normal piece of chicken.
That's why with the
Normal chicken would have been
Milk,
cooked
I put it
properly.
there.
no, the milk also, but to take that, this big side.
This is it.
Big
Look
chicken.
at this piece of chicken. Look at this piece of chicken, you guys. Look at this. Look at this.
That's why with milk to take.
It's pink. It's raw and pink, and he's going to put that in his mouth. It looks like literal raw. Like not even partially cooked. Raw.
The blood
Okay.
inside.
Wow. I can't believe. Oh, man.
Mm.
And he ate it. And he ate it. He ate it.
I love fried chicken.
I'm going to make this small. I'm scared now. I'm scared of buffering. Sorry.
Those wings ginger.
He eats the wings because he knows they're cooked. What, Sophie, what are you on about? Oh, just because I'm showing you this. Wait, I got something for Vile ALR chat later on that you're going to love.
That's what they call that, right?
Look how he's eating it. He's terrified to eat that. But the wing is, he knows that wing is okay.
Wow.
He didn't finish the leg. He put it down and went back to a wing. Because he knows it's raw. And he ate it. He ate it. Can you imagine being so arrogant that you would do that rather than just say, I undercooked the chicken. I gotta cook it some more. It's not a big deal. He knows. Look at him looking at it. Look at him. Oh my God. He's nervous. He's shaking. Yeah, he's eating the breading.
Keep
It's
this
too
going.
much.
Good luck.
Did we clock what, Whack?
Listen to this.
The chicken? It was 4 to 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Watch how, oh, they're full really fast. And he's gonna push it aside and then start eating the soup. The sewer soup.
Somebody asked, does he force you to finish your plate?
That's awesome.
Yeah, finish your plate, Diddy. Or else.
Just look at
I
her.
know.
She's pushing that aside. She's going, Jeannie's going, I'm not eating that shit. Sorry to cackle at you, but it's too funny. Now he's gonna try this one. This is a thigh. It's probably thinner. He's thinking better
Go for
chance
it.
this one's cooked. Just very skinny bit. Oh, his chat is a riot. They're screaming at him. Don't eat it. It's raw. Okay, well, I think we get the point, right? I think we get the point. Yeah. So now, you know, I was in the kitchen today myself. And I had to cook some chicken. Because Nader inspired me. Nader is my inspiration. All right. So. Goth says you can cackle at us all you want. We're here for it. Jamie says the day after that he went nuts because of the comments. Bad Seed says, I feel like my eyes get assaulted every time he takes a dainty bite and looks at... I know, he's really creepy, eh? Noriaki says, for your first date, take them to Nader's. That way, you know how they will act when they're violently sick. Alright, well, let's just get right into this and watch some... So I did some cooking today, too. Let's cook some chicken. So, that chicken was definitely raw. And we don't want to do that because we just don't want to do that. But I want to start out What I'm going to do, I'm not doing Nader's chicken, of course. What I'm going to do is breaded chicken fillet with potatoes dauphinoise and a zucchini probably as our veg. And I want to start with potatoes dauphinoise. Okay, what is dauphinoise? Basically, fancy-ass scalloped potatoes.
Fancy-ass scalloped potatoes.
So, I already peeled and cut some potatoes in advance because I know that you are fully capable.
Don't mind my ugly potatoes.
That.
They're ugly potatoes.
Heavy, old, dull utility Nella is my favorite for root vegetables and thick things.
I didn't eat the chicken. I'm sorry, Noriaki. I saved it for dinner for later. Dauphinoise. Fancy-ass scalloped potatoes. Easier to me.
Okay, you see these are all, you know, you want them approximately the same thickness, but if they're different shapes and sizes, that's fine. Work with the potatoes you have.
Starts with a bang, says
and
Nader
pile
has
them in here. Now the trick is,
Rune scallop
you don't
too.
want any gaps. So you want to really squish these guys in there. You're going to get right in there with your mucky paws. Some of these potatoes are a little ick. I don't want to use them.
Made with real
Squish
dolphins.
them down as hard as you can.
Pink dolphins.
If
From
you
the
see little
Amazon.
holes, you can even break them, shove them in there. Good enough. Good enough, you see? So, in this pan, I have a tablespoon of garlic and 2 ounces or a 1/4 cup of veg stock. And to that, I'm going to add 35% cream.
Yes.
You know what? I'm not even going to measure it. Let's measure it.
I measure it.
1.5 cups of 35% cream.
I have
And give it a stir.
Holly in Hell says, Merc, do you use one knife to sharpen another? What is your opinion on that knife sharpening technique? I have done that, and in a pinch when you don't have a steel or a stone, that's what I would do. But I prefer a stone. I'm not very good with a steel. Sometimes I just take the edge right off the damn knife.
We're going to check the seasoning
I'm a pastry chef. We didn't care about sharp edges on our knives.
to see if it needs more salt or less salt. So let's use a tasting spoon. Definitely needs more
Sophie-
salt.
Oh,
I'm going to use this.
Sophie
of
has
course.
33% cream, then you can't make this. Sorry.
It's okay to err on the salty side
Shit out
with
of luck,
this because potatoes absorb a lot of salt. So we'll recheck. That's better. I did use the same tasting spoon, but I'm the only one in the kitchen.
35% cream is just heavy cream. It's called whipping cream. You can substitute milk if you thicken it with a roux, like a flour and butter roux. But I just find 35% cream is easier, and it's really the most delicious of all beverages. It's not a beverage.
So I think we're safe.
It's not a beverage.
Now, when it's warm, you
Jamie says we don't have percentages on your cream. Are you kidding me? Did they just give them, like, names? Like, I notice now we've got one Lactantia. There's one that they call cooking cream. And it's 35% cream. It's just cooking cream. It's the same thing. I don't know if they charge more for it, but that's odd. I didn't know that you didn't do that. What about milk? Do you have 1%, 2%? I know you don't have homo. We have homo. Milk.
simply pour it on top. And you would like it to come above the potatoes.
Heavy whipping cream in the States. Half and half and heavy cream. Really? We've got 10%. We've got
And
light
again,
half and half, 5%, 18%,
Push everything
35%.
down.
Northern Italy, no percentage either? Yeah, but your cream is amazing. Your cream actually sits at a higher percentage at ours.
That's A little Parmesan on the top.
It could be like 38 to 40%.
Little shredded Parm. On the
Your
top.
dairy is so much better than ours in Europe. Tuscan whole
And
milk.
we'll probably want to add more later, because this is going to take quite a while in the oven.
I love these potatoes. I would like to eat them all.
Okay, I hear you screaming, Merc, you're pre-diabetic. You can't eat potatoes, dolphin ones. And I know that. That's for the mother. So for me, I've cubed some sweet potato. And I'm going to mash that. And that's what I'm having tonight.
Those aren't cubes.
You didn't think I was going to cheat, did you? Okay, so here's the trick. I got to do the chicken separately because I can't bread mine. So I'm just going to do my nakey. Just nakey fillets.
Listen, in the background there's a marching band.
Can you hear there's a marching band going by? I tell you, it's always something. So because I have to do the chicken separately, I can put pepper on my damn food,
Yes,
which is
Irish
nice.
butter, Kerrygold.
So I'm just salt, pepper. There's a bit of garlic on there.
No.
I'm going to use this. It's Italian seasoning, so it's probably oregano, marjoram, thyme. You know, just a general mix of those things. I like celery seed. I should have pulled it out. Just a little celery seed. And I think that's good.
The marching band gets louder too. It's funny.
A little bit of oil. And when the pan's hot, we'll just give them a quick fry.
Oh, my chicken fondling was less
Right.
icky. Oh,
I
thank
don't
you,
know
Eloise.
what this marching band is about.
Oh, look,
It's loud though, eh?
you almost got a side boob shot. No one wants to see that.
Yeah, what can I say? So now we're going to have a good old-fashioned breading lesson.
Hear the band?
First thing you require is eggs. I'm sorry, eggs. And I'm only breading a very small portion, so I think 1 egg is going to be enough. It is absolutely key to season everything along the way. So you're going to mix this egg up so it's one homogeneous.
I'm totally distracted by the marching band.
So there's a little bit of salt in there. Not a lot, because you're going to season everything along the way. So this is your egg wash, seasoned and ready to go. Next is flour. And you're also going to season your flour. So we're going to put in some salt and pepper. Pretend there's pepper in there. And I'm going to throw a little celery seed in there because, you know, I like it.
Bamboozled said, I ate an edible and now I want to make a savory cake business. Bamboozled. That's called stuffing.
And then mix that up.
Almost a boob shot. Where was my guy from
And
yesterday?
the star of the show is the panko crumbs. So I'm going to do something you don't usually see Merc do, but I'm going to use a little bit of garlic powder.
Garlic powder.
Because this is dry, and I want to keep it dry. And
Garlic
sometimes
powder, guys.
garlic powder works nicely for things like croutons or breadings. It's a little cheat.
Yeah,
Just
God.
kill me, cancel me, whatever me.
Goth, do
Okay?
you think I'll get
Garlic
claimed
powder,
for the
not
marching
salt,
band?
because you cannot control the salt. Garlic powder and salt separately. Okay? What's that? Let's put a little Italian. Mama likes the oregano.
Mama likes.
So we're going to add a little Italian seasoning to that. And then you know what I'm going to add? Just a little pinch of sugar.
Oh, it's dressing. You're right, Hubris. If you don't stuff the bird, it's not
Like
stuffing.
literally a pinch.
Dressing.
Literally this much. Just a pinch. See? No more than that. Yeah, half a pinch. It's just going to make a nice crumb color. It's going to
Yassification.
add a little recognizable sweetness to the dish.
Yeah.
And it's for my mother who is trying to gain weight. Where I, on the other hand, am not. So our breading station is ready. All right, let's bread the chicken.
Let's
So
eat
we've
the
got all
chicken.
our proponents of our breading station seasoned and ready to go. Our chicken is seasoned. So the first thing you do is you dip it in the egg wash. Make sure it's all coated with the egg. and then shake off the excess. You dip it in the flour.
Sorry, it's distracting.
I guess you could use a fork, but
It's not my...
And then from there we go into the breadcrumb.
Sophie says, sugar, are you counting those calories? Sophie, that's not my chicken. That's Joan's chicken. Joan weighs 89 pounds. We're trying to fatten Joan up. So we don't count calories. We just throw them in there at every opportunity.
And you're going to want to push those in. Both sides. Now, if you want a real nice breading, what you want to do?
I don't like my chicken rare, Louis.
Is double bread.
I like it well done.
So we're going to go... Although it looks pretty good. It's pretty well breaded.
I could have stopped there, but I didn't.
Let's double bread. So we're going to dip it in the egg again.
89 lbs. My mother weighs 89 lbs. I never thought of that.
Shake off the excess.
God, Jamie.
In the...
Oh my God, Jamie. My mother weighs as much as Amberlyn has lost. Oh my God. Oh my God, she won't get the joke. The fatten upification of Joan. Yeah, we're working on it, skinny bitch.
Flour.
She's little. She's 4'11", so...
Panko. Again, both sides, pushing it in so the crumbs stick well.
Oh my God, that's so funny. 89-pound moment.
Okay.
Amber's lost a Joan.
And there's our first piece of panko breaded, ready to go.
Looks so good, you guys.
Now I'm just going to repeat the process.
I want that. I can't have that, and I want that.
2 lovely panko cutlets.
Lovely. Let's clean this mess up. It's stressing me out.
All right, let's cook our 2 types of chicken. I'm going to do mine first because there'll be breading and stuff left in the pan from this one. So we're going to start with this. We've got a clean plate to put our cooked chicken on.
We wouldn't want one single panko crumb to
So this pan is good and
lips.
hot. I've had it on for quite a while.
Diabetes.
And we're going to put just a wee dot of oil. There's probably better oil I could use, but come on.
Just get off my back.
Good, I think.
Just leave me alone about the oil. It's veg oil.
Let the oil get hot. Make sure that oil is all over the pan.
Well, Amber's trying to lose more,
Even
but
though
Joan's
this is a
trying to
well-seasoned
gain more.
pan.
Maybe they can have a
And we'll
race.
start with my little pieces.
Let's see who gets to 100 pounds first, Joan or Amber.
They're sticking. Why are they sticking?
This chicken is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Okay, it's only been, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe, and we're going to give them a flip.
A wee dot.
They smell yummy. They look yummy to me. Okay, it's been maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I think we're good to go here.
Nader wants to cook chicken fast.
One of the benefits of pounding your chicken thin, you see, is it cooks very quickly.
It's not pink.
So there's my chicken. Now, the pan is nice and hot. I'm not even going to clean it, but I am going to add...
Steve M says, I'd rather be 89 pounds than 600 pounds. Yeah, I think all of us can agree with that.
quite a bit more oil. Because I want these to be
There's no
sort of
Mrs.
fried.
Dash at all. I know. I'm sorry. The chicken looks done.
As you know, we're going to let our oil get hot.
The breaded chicken
Okay,
looks done?
I waited a minute. I think it's hot now.
I'm going to show it
Let's
to the
just
pan.
do it. Okay, I hear a bit of sizzle.
I know, I'm going to overcook it, you guys.
So these are sitting in quite a bit of oil.
I'm going to fully cook it.
I guess this is the full fat and the low fat version of the same meal, so that's interesting.
I didn't
huh?
realize I was making two completely
All right, our
separate
panko cutlets
meals
have been
when I started.
maybe 3 minutes, so I think we can turn them now. I'll bring you a little preview.
Yeah, I love my cast
So
iron.
this is how they're looking.
Love my cast iron pan. I have a little one too.
So
for
now,
a single egg size.
I'm going to let them brown a bit on the bottom side, and then I'm going to throw them in the oven and let them finish cooking in the pan in the oven.
Which is what
That's how we do it in the restaurants.
Which is what he could have done with that fried chicken once
So,
he saw that it was raw.
It's been a couple minutes. My oven is at 350. It would be better a little higher, but I've got the potatoes in there. You know what? Let's just split the difference. I'm going to crank the oven to 375.
Those dolphin was take forever anyway, so 375 is okay.
And we're going to let our chicken
Is it
finish in the
overcooked?
oven.
And dry looking? Does it
Just
look
a little FYI while everything's cooking. You know, we used bleach on this board. I mean, we used chicken on this board, so we're going to go hardcore and bleach it. Both sides.
bleach your cutting boards?
Just wanted to share that with you. They're coming to take me away. Anyway, while the chicken is finishing in the oven with the potatoes, my
Narcissistic
sweet
nummies.
potatoes are ready. So I'm just going to strain them. Holy cow, that's a hot pan.
Oops.
So let's try this. I'm going to strain these and mash them. I have a tiny bit of the garlic cream left over from the potatoes.
From the dolphin ones.
And I'm going to use that because cream isn't really too bad.
And fuck
So if I
diabetes.
use literally, like, let's say a tablespoon, a tablespoon of cream isn't going to be too bad.
Yeah.
Carb-wise.
Yeah. Suck it, diabetes. Stupid diabetes.
And hand mash. That's it. Remember, Amber just overcooked it in the microwave? You can do that.
It actually wasn't
If
bad.
you'd like.
It's one of the least objectionable
I'm
weird
gonna
things
make sure
she's
it's
done
salty enough.
in the kitchen.
Well, that's perfect the way it is. I don't have to add a grain of anything.
Okay,
And I'm going to set that aside until we're ready for it. Okay, our veg for tonight is going to be zucchini and mushrooms. I like them in chunks.
This is boring. It doesn't take long, trust me.
I
I
tend
go
to
through
cut them in those rounds, but yeah, they're too thin that way.
I don't like those round, like chunkies.
And zucchini and mushrooms cook at more or less the same temperature.
Ciora, I'm pre-diabetic, hovering on
You
diabetic.
can give your mushrooms a quick rinse if you want. Honest to God, I usually don't. If they're very dirty, I'll
this
wipe the
month I'm
dirt
going
off them.
hardcore
A
changing
little
my diet.
farm dirt never hurt anybody, I don't think. I don't like washing them. They get too waterlogged, and I would prefer my mushrooms not be watery, like canned ickiness. You know, you can just give them a rub.
Lewis, I would think that too, but it's not. Sweet potato is highly
I'm going to
recommended.
toss our veg in and saute.
I love zucchini too. I could eat them every day. And mushrooms.
You know
too.
saute. I don't have to show you saute.
I don't have to show you all this niddly detail.
I'll see you when we're done. I just took the chicken out of the oven, and I have to show you a close-up of this.
Look, it's still
Because
bubbling.
if you hear that Joan has passed away, it might be because I killed her for this chicken.
I want to eat this
Look
chicken.
at this.
Doesn't that look
It
yummy?
looks so good and yummy. The potatoes aren't done yet, though, so I'll have to meet you on the other side in what is virtually a jump cut. Okay, I just took the potatoes out of the oven. And they were, they just stopped bubbling, but how yummy delicious does
that's in
that
the video.
look? I gotta let them settle a little bit.
I want to eat
And
those.
here's the veg, ready to go. So I'll see you with the plate in a minute. Okay, here we have, unlike Nader's chicken, this chicken is cooked, and we've done it two ways. So here, let me introduce you to my dinner, which is
Healthy.
fried, lightly fried, I guess, herb garlic chicken with sautéed mushrooms and zucchini, some sliced tomato and fresh cucumber, and mashed sweet potatoes. Looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to it.
I am.
I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything.
Until I...
Except when I look over here
Because I want
and I
this.
see this lovely panko crusted chicken breast with creamy, my mouth is watering, dauphinoise potatoes,
Look at the dolphins.
and the same
Oh.
veg and some tomatoes. So, 2 chicken dinners for the price of 1. How about that?
It's cooked, Nader. It's cooked.
So there you go. Dinner with Nader and Merc back together again. I hope you enjoyed that, despite all of our stupid technical difficulties. But I will say, I did learn today that if I restart Streamlabs, that might make all the difference in the world. So that's good. I can't pronounce your name, love. Aof Gifford said, I had to Google zucchini. It's called courgette in Scotland. Courgette and aubergine, probably, where we say zucchini and eggplant. I got the lame plate, but it's going to be really good anyway. But I really want the other plate. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up because it's 6 o'clock and I got to go feed Joan. And I'm starving. The file name was Untitled Project. I'm sorry, Sophie. But it is in the Nader Chicks. Here. Look. Untitled Project, but it's in the Nader Chicks folder, if that helps. I was in a hurry and I forgot to name it. Aoife. Aoife. Oh, it's Aoife. Thank you. I was like, what the hell are you saying to me? I'm a little slow. Aoife. Thank you. Aoife Gifford. Aoife Gifford. That's lovely. Okay, now I know. Now I've learned and you've learned and we've all learned and it's supper time. So let's go eat, you guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry, Rio. I don't even know where he is. Where are you, mister? I don't know. He must be in the bedroom. You know, it's Sunday. You know, his union doesn't actually, they recommend he doesn't work Sundays. And he felt like he felt like he was extra yesterday, so he's taking the day off. But thank you for joining me. Anyway, go cook some chicken. Later on tonight, we might stream a movie in Discord. Not sure.